small forward position. And for Orlando, Vucevic is out there with Green. And there's Fultz. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. And the shot goes in. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now Bledsoe following the miss by Evan Fournier from deep. Lopez against Vucevic. Lopez kicks to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. To the middle. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
You know, even when you think you've got Fournier bodied up, he still finds a way to slither to a score.
Brown outside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The drive by Booker. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Free throw good, Booker.
And you look out there at the Magic, one of the taller teams in our league.
And, you know, that's a philosophical bent for the front office. They want long, athletic players. Draft guys with great length and then develop their strength and skill level. And I actually kind of like that approach. Have a philosophy, stick to it, and be true to it.
Both free throws good from Booker.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Fournier passes to DeRozan. Back to Fournier. Over Booker. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
It's tipped. Pass to Giannis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giannis has got his second bucket.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Here's DeRozan. And no good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. The drive by Booker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Fultz the pass to Fournier. Now Vucevic, defended by Booker. Back to Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. The shot's good from Fournier.
Even when the defense is right up in Fournier, he's still tricky down inside. Constantly figures out ways to keep the defense guessing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Off target from outside. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to Chicago. The shot's good from Fournier.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Bucks leading by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Lopez. This one for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Greg, you're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Vucevic over Lopez. And again, it's Orlando converting.
You know, the mid-range game, guys, is really one of Nikola Vucevic's strong suits. I mean, you've got to play him honest if you're a defender.
The Bucks working the ball around. Lopez against Vucevic. Lopez passes to Brown. Bledsoe right side. The teardrop falls in.
You've got to be uptight on Bledsoe, right in his face. I mean, can't give him space to get that floater off.
Here's Fultz. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. Here's Fournier. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Devin Booker. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And that one falls for Fournier.
And in a relatively short time, Fournier has really increased his role in the league. I mean, he's a player you have to guard and keep an eye on at all times.
Both shots good from the stripe. Bledsoe with it. Lopez outside. Launches it. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. The Magic trail by 8.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch five. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
Now here's Bledsoe. Guarded by Fultz. No good from Bledsoe. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that. I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the three ball.
And the dunk by Giannis.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Now here's Fournier. 8 points for him. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Count it. Good. Fournier's got 10.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
The pass to Lopez. Brown outside. Pass to Bledsoe. Fires from deep. No good on that one. And Orlando the other way now. Fultz the pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by Brown.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And for Sterling Brown, he is still developing, but you can see Clark where he can be valuable.
I love his game. Watched him a lot when he was at SMU, guys, and he's got all the tools you want on the defensive end. His strength, his activity, his savvy. The offensive side still a work in progress, but he's got skills there too.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Vucevic. Khem Birch comes in for Jeff Green. Michael Carter-Williams checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Matthews, he's checked in for Brown. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. No good from Booker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
You know, it's obvious and easy to talk about Augustine's speed. He's a speed merchant, but how about his creativity there?
Hill with it. Now defended by Carter Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
Fournier into the lane. The shot by Birch, no good. Milwaukee leading by 10. A 3 ball, and Hill is good for 3. Hill's got 5 now.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And for Hill, Greg, he's a great veteran leader who brings value to a playoff-bound team.
You know, Hill has a game that is effective even when he's not scoring. His leadership and defense will make him a welcome addition to any roster, even as his numbers fade.
Here's Hill after the Magic pick up 2. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's his first foul. A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Carter Williams against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Sent back. Here's Fournier, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Hill kicks to Ilyasova. Pass to Matthews. Booker outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic trail by 9. Outside Fournier. .58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Carter Williams. No good on the 3. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Outside Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. A baseline J. That one off the back iron and out. Orlando's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Down low. The shot by Birch, no good. Bucks leading by 9. Shoots the 3. And Hill, the bucket on the assist by Booker. Hill's got 8.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play.
From deep. And that loaded. But the shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly.
The worst I've ever heard was.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for you.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. We've got Matthews. Hill is out there with Booker. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position. On the wing, Booker lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Magic. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Fournier slammed home, and he draws the foul. For another point at the free throw line. That one on Hill.
An excellent example of concentration there from Fournier. Did a nice job under pressure keeping his balance.
Pass to Lopez. Kicks it to Booker. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Augustine, his last outing, 16 points for him. And there's the pass to Fournier. The 10-footer. The shot by Birch, no good.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The drive by Booker. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play. Which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. He brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy. He gets coming downhill at you.
Right side, Matthews. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player. And you talk about the best defensive head coaches in the league. Steve Clifford has to be on that short list.
I would agree with you, partner. I mean, his teams play hard, they play smart, they play with discipline, and that usually is a reflection of the coach and a good one.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Green comes in for Williams, and Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Carter Williams.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
The shot by Bledsoe, nobody around, and the Bucks miss again. The Magic trail by 14. Passes it to Augustine. And here's Vucevic. He kicks it to Fultz. Looking to end the run. Kept alive. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
Bledsoe passes to Antetokounmpo. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And DeRozan kicks to Vucevic. That 3 off the mark. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Shots good by Bledsoe.
You know, really, Bledsoe has to keep hitting it from deep. When he does, I think that really opens up the floor for him and his team.
Here's Augustine, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds to the Magic. Possession. Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Sterling Brown comes in for Wesley Matthews. Here's Vucevic. He's coming off a 19-point game against Chicago.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Clock at 4. Three-pointer Augustine. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Here's Bledsoe. Tries again. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too. And the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Pass to Green. DeRozan scanning the floor. And they double up DeRozan. Back to Green. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Will it go? And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Green.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Hill finds Lopez. Now here's Bledsoe. Trying to get open is Lopez. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys too.
Here's Vucevic. Count it. Vucevic has got 6.
Boy, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Outside Hill. High arcing shot. He can't get that one to fall. So Orlando will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
You know, that's what you want out of your point guard. Hill is really doing a nice job getting the ball from side to side and not hesitating at all in doing it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Clark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best who have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, the former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative, do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
Marvin Williams is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Augustine finds Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Milwaukee leading by 17. Outside Hill. And here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. To the paint. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Bledsoe's got 11 points.
You can't allow Bledsoe that kind of position. I mean, he's extremely effective in the paint.
Pass to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
There's the feed to Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance out for a 3-point play. That one on DeRozan. So for the Magic, Ken Burge is checked in for Green. Evan Fournier comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. The Bucks also with the sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Hill. Carter-Williams, the pass to Birch. Vucevic with it. They get a hand on it. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's DeRozan. No good from 18.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Bledsoe passes to Williams, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Vucevic to end the run, and he sinks the layup. 10 points for him.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Bledsoe. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Carter Williams, the pass to Fournier. Here's Vucevic. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 15 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Booker. From deep 3-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Eric. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson. Eric Bledsoe is having one of those nights. He ended up with 15 points, 5 assists. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Magic, they've got Green, Fournier out there with Fultz. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Vucevic in at the center, filling out the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Giannis has got 14 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Over Booker, and it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Brown outside. The wide open look here for Lopez. They get it again. And the shot goes down. 11 points for Devin Booker.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pulls up on the elbow. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Lopez, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fournier finds Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Fultz. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And DeRozan sends it back.
Anytime DeRozan can come up for the block, gets the whole team energized.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant Clark and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
Robert Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. Augustine comes in for Fournier. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robin Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Matthews, he's checked in for Sterling Brown. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Outside DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Augustine against Hill. Augustine, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's DeRozan. Good D by Matthews. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Booker the pass to Hill. From deep. Augustine grabs the board. The Magic have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Fultz. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Booker with it. He's got 11. Outside Hill. There's the pass to Ilyasova. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Passes to Augustine. Looking to end his cold spell. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 5 here tonight. A nice shot by Booker.
And Hill really swings the ball over nicely. A talented distributor who looks out for his guys.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Augustine passes to Williams. That one misses. Good D by Lopez.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
First free throw is good.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Ken Burge is checked in for Green. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second-unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. And he's ideal to come off the bench because he packs a lot of production into short playing stints.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Williams. Dishes it to Booker. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 15 points for Devin Booker.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Augustine passes to Birch. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
Hill finds Williams. That one goes. Count it. The Magic shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Here's Augustine. It's deflected.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
They get it back, and Augustine kicks to Birch. Pass to Carter-Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Augustine from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. Williams. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Booker draws the double. To the inside. Here's Hill. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Carter-Williams feeling it out a bit. 52 seconds left in the third. Here's Augustine. No good, unable to end this run.
And I don't know if he needs a rest in this quarter or what, but he needs something to get off the schneid. And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Williams. And there it is for him. Williams has got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there. Augustine making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Here's Booker. The kick out to Hill. And it's off from three-point range. Here's DeRozan. It's good. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Kyle Korver is out there with Johnson. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Clark, we've had sponsors on the uniforms for a couple of seasons now. Do you think everyone's grown used to seeing them?
Yeah, I think it's a normal part of the landscape, and it will take a little more time. I've noticed them myself as I've watched games. We're certainly a far cry from looking like NASCAR drivers, which I think is a good thing. You want them to be done visibly, but not overdone.
And Eric Bledsoe drops them both.
You know, an athletic and strong player at his position is Bledsoe, and he's a confident guy who I think makes an impact at both ends of the floor.
Now Carter Williams. Now the pass to Bellinelli. Over to the wing. Here's Frazier. No good from outside. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. And the jam by Bledsoe.
You know, Bledsoe is not a big guy, but he's got big boy strength. He's a powerful combo guard and can convert through contact.
Should the NBA consider widening the court to even out the value of those corner threes?
You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea, Kevin. But I also like the fact that there's a deep three at the top and on the wing. And then you've got a little shorter three if you can get to that corner. Widening the lane to make that three more in line or symmetrical with the deep three at the top. I kind of like having a short corner three.
I agree with you. They get it back. Carter Williams, the pass to Birch. And at last, they get one to fall.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Bledsoe. A beautiful reverse layup. Bledsoe's got 9 points here in the second half.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Carter Williams, and Carter Williams slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
Here's Bledsoe. Orlando grabs the miss.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Kicks to Williams. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Bledsoe. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
When Bledsoe is firing on all cylinders, I mean, you keep getting him the ball. It's just that simple.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll host the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bellinelli gets the bucket.
And Bellinelli with a nice touch inside. We know him as a long-range sniper, but he can get it done when he's close to the rim, too.
Here's Connaughton. Passes it to Korver. Knocks down the 3 ball. Korver's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Okay, changes you'd like to see made in the process when players and teams are fined for any number of things. Incidents on the floor or off the floor.
Well, I think there's a place for fines, and the different amounts depending on how egregious the act is by a player or team makes some sense. I think having different categories, but I'm one that would rather hit hard and less often. So I think if you want to minimize the number of finable offenses, then make the penalty be greater for those things that are finable.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Johnson against Bellinelli. Shot clock at 5. Frazier the pass to Awundu. Another miss by Orlando. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to Lopez. And he banks in the layup.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Here's Awundu, guarded by Bledsoe. Pass to Bellinelli. Birch kicks to Bellinelli. Over Korver. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Bledsoe passes to Korver. And that one is good. Korver's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been a work in progress for Bledsoe, developing his passing skills over time, working on becoming better at orchestrating the offense.
And taken away by Johnson. Now here's Bledsoe, guarded closely. Johnson outside. Clark, do you think we in the media overemphasize championship rings when talking about an individual player's legacy?
Yeah, I think when you talk about an individual player's legacy, a player can be a champion without a championship ring. I know there's another level of champion which includes a championship ring, and sometimes it gets distorted in my estimation because an individual only has so much impact on a team being a championship team. There are no individual team champions. Teams win championships. Being a key player or a role player on a championship team is certainly worthy of recognition and being held in high esteem, but I don't like to see championship caliber players being diminished in the court of public opinion because they didn't win a team championship ring.
Like Stockton and Malone.
Exactly. You could go down the list of number of guys who just weren't, for whatever reason, able to get the ultimate in a team championship, but had championship Hall of Fame careers.
And that one falls for Clark. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important. Business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles. Season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
Frazier against Bledsoe. Shot by Frazier, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. Bledsoe kicks to Korver. And the pass to Connaughton. Clock at 6. The layup off target.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Williams gets the bucket.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Here's Bledsoe. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Bledsoe's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Passes it to a Wundu. And here is Williams. Clark, we hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the good ones playing in the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participate. Some things are better than others with it, but overall I think it's pretty solid.
And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Williams. Frazier left side. 6 to shoot. Williams trying to break free.
Sometimes I don't think Bledsoe, actually all the time, Bledsoe doesn't get enough credit for his defense. He does a nice job keeping his man in front.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Bledsoe. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bledsoe's got 32 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Bellinelli goes back up, and it's Williams laying it in. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Eric Bledsoe.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Williams can't get it to go. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And they pick up 2. Bledsoe's got 34.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Good, great play set up by Frazier.
Bellinelli has a shooter's mentality, so you got to know where he is as soon as he catches the ball.
Outside Korver. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, you know, trying to get defensive stops. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.